Hello, my name is Tamashin Sonic. This video is about the demo I'm working on. It's a 2D side-scroll program in Unreal, and all the artwork in this video is original. So let's get started. Well, first of all, let me show you what my demo looks like. Hit play. Now we can see there's the impact rocket, which is our main character. He can move, jump, and dash. There is also a stamina gauge that will be consumed while dashing, and of course, when it's empty, the dash is forced to stop. There is a mine. If we step on it, it explodes. I got damaged. My HP decreased, which is on the top left corner. The player can also attack the enemies by shooting these lasers. Foaming laser, actually. In fact, it's a guided missile. I will circle back to it later. About this little tiny annoying bullet, I call them cannonball, which is launched by another actor. This guy, standing here doing nothing but shooting the cannonball. So I call him Wood. As I got damaged, there's a step effect. Player's input is blocked for half a second, and when I lose all my health points, I died. Now let's take a look at the blueprint. IR. IR means impact rocket, the name of the robot. Well, most of the work is in the event graph. Now I'm gonna analyze the blueprint and show you how I did that. I created a lot of variables so that I can adjust the parameters easily. Well, the key is in them, I think. Basically, what I did is I built a state machine, and based on different conditions, it will trigger the appropriate animations and functions. While dashing, we play the flipbook, raise the speed, and consume stamina. While the dash anticipation, get the length of the animation. Check if it's okay to launch the dash. The minus 0.01 is an insurance for not seeing the first frame in the next loop. Moving, standing, jumping, nothing really important. And hit. Because of the stiff effect, it's gonna last for a while. The rest of the functionality is here. With the damage machine, a player will be knocked back, and it will also give the player a stamina punishment. And dead. Disabled input. About this punching charging charge release, I'm still working on it. In fact, close range combat is actually cool in this game, so is the boost dodge. I have put my thoughts in the portfolio. Please check that out. As you see, there is a lot of conditions to get the dash anticipation to work. This ballonian is the trigger, and this means if the player is holding the button. Now let's take a look at actual state machine. Dead, hit, it's all ranked by their priorities, and at this stage, there are two conditions that are more important than the movement. In fact, these two events is originally in one event. I split it up in order to keep things tidy. Check if it is on the ground, false, in the air, choose, standing. Check if players holding the left or right. If true, we are moving. Check if we are pressing the dash button. True. Enter the anticipation. Once it's finished, dash. What's next is the event trick. Here I solve several problems like getting where I'm facing, stamina recovery, fuel warning. and some little tricks to make dash feels better. Here's how I shoot that laser. We got an arrow component, you can see it from here. And let's take a look at its blueprint, really fast. Laser. First of all, there are some functions to trigger. The target distance and aiming target is basically about some math stuff. We need to get our target. The forward function can do things like accelerating, like a real missile. Here is how I want it looks like. So back to the event graph, we find look at location, and this some debug stuff. According to how I made guiding work, the bullet lost its target once it get to the right side of target. So here's the rotator. At the event begin play, there is the force. And by using the timeline, I can adjust trajectory of the bullet. And once it hits the target, self-destroy. About this, it's a secondary solution of making that trial by responding lots of actor, which is this, and make it kill itself immediately. Well, it's time to play with our enemies. I'm going to set the power of the mine a little bit higher. There you go. And I want the explosion to be bigger. Paper flip bug, scale, and play. Let's see. That's better. And in fact, I have made cannon launcher, which would to have the function of automatic aiming. Let's wire it up. And now the cannonball will always fire toward me. Alright, that's everything about my demo. Hope you like it, and at the end of the video, please let me show you some animation I made. Thank you very much. See you at campus.
Get it wrong.